Hello.
Good evening.
Welcome,
Good evening.
everyone. We have a strange man in a bathtub.
Right then.
It kind of looks like he's
No.
just popped out from the floor.
I mean, I could move him down a bit, actually.
Stream bombing.
And just...
Yeah,
He can, like, poke in
Yeah.
like that.
that's beautiful.
Oh,
Hi, I'm here, bitches.
So, we have Bateman Returns as our guest this week.
Ah.
Oh, it's nice to have you here, even if you are in your bathtub.
it's a pleasure to be here. I thought I'd freshen up. I was just a bit behind schedule, so I just brought the tub along.
I'm just
Well,
glad
at
you're not
least he's-
sloshing water around everywhere.
I hope not.
I mean, that could be arranged.
No.
What the hell? That's a
Off on the nice
I'm your
rug.
wife to be.
Like that. I'm your wife to be.
Woo.
Oh, so to start with, we'll do the questions that every guest gets. How do you know us? How have you met us? What's your favorite film or book? And give us a random fact about yourself.
You ask a lot of questions.
Oh,
The important
just
one.
you wait.
All right, where do I begin? What's the first one again?
How do you know all of us?
How do I know all of you? Well, there are 3 of you here. Well, the one I've known the longest is actually you, Squid.
I know, it's weird.
We met through, Crip in a Box. Because Crip in a Box went to the same uni as me, and we were neighbours for a year. And basically met you through Crip.
You were a nice neighbour.
I was a nice neighbour. I visited a lot. We had movie nights.
Oh, those were good.
They were so. We
That's
watched bad
awesome.
movies. We watched bad movies on a projector on the wall.
Those,
And then
Okay,
I
that
used
does
to.
sound
interesting.
I used to then get some of the bad DVDs we watched were sometimes mailed to me a day later, and I jokingly sent it back, and then it came back again with writing on the envelope saying we do not accept death threats, Mr. Bateman. I have never been so terrified in my life.
I didn't know that. That's fucking funny.
Yep, there were some great times back then. But yeah, I've known Squids for basically, I guess 10 years,
Yeah, near on
maybe
10
9,
years.
10 years. Yeah.
Damn.
The next one I met was Queenie.
Hey.
Queenie was a fellow streamer who raided me, and sometime after raiding me and getting to know me, we ended up forming a relationship, and now we live together and soon to be wed.
It's kind of like, imagine telling your kids and your grandkids, if you have them, like many years down the line, oh, how did you meet grandma or nanny or whatever you're going to be called? She's like, well, kids, we met on
She
Twitch.
We met on Twitch. She raided me while I was playing games. So yeah, and the reason for the raid was because I believe she's mentioned this on a previous podcast, is that we were both streaming Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and Queenie decided to raid someone streaming the same game, and I won the contest. And then we have Coblet. How do I know?
Hey.
How do I know Coblet? Well, basically through Squid.
Pretty much.
Pretty much through Squid.
Yep.
I suppose I met you on Twitch first before getting to know you on Discord and then in real life.
Yeah.
Because I think Squid raiding me is how your name became known to me.
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
then I will say, actually, you didn't talk very much. I just kind of said, yeah, Coblet's coming around our house, and you were like, okay. And then that was it, really.
I think I say I met Coblet through Squid because obviously I think it was one of the Squid's raids that brought Coblet to my channel. But again, obviously Queenie becoming close with Squid, and in turn coming close with Coblet, obviously invited Coblet round, and that obviously that's how I got to know Coblet even more. So I guess I sort of have both of you for me meeting Coblet.
I think I walked into the living room and I went up to Bateman and went, so there's Squid and Coblet. And you were like, yeah. I was like, I like them. They're mine. I've adopted them. Okay, bye.
That is word for word what happened. Yeah. I think I was midstream when that happened. I don't know. And another little funny note as of right now.
Also, they're my bridesmaids. Bye.
Well, okay, there's that note
Right,
too. Yeah,
now.
there's that note too. But yeah, I just thought as a little funny thing. All three of you are actively mod to my channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, promote my girls.
Queenie's also editor. Anyway,
Yeah, I am.
She's
I was
your
like,
manager.
promote me. We have this running joke. I'm basically like the PA for the channel. I'm an administrator in real life, and then I administrate his fucking channel for my side job.
so yeah,
One
if you're in
pays
my
you money and one
Discord,
pays you in love and other
Yeah.
things.
Gay.
Can't say that. Trouty's hair.
Try straight. He's got nothing to worry about.
Trouty, I knew you lied to me.
Also, hi, Starry.
It was
Hi,
just-
Trouty. Hi, Chris.
Hey,
I knew it was a facade.
well,
it was so obvious.
Oh, how did I not see it? My God. I feel so stupid now.
I'm in the bath.
Starry's made muffins. Do you have enough
Oh,
to
what
share,
kind?
Starry?
What kind of muffins? I
We
need
want
to
muffins.
know.
I'll take a blueberry. If you haven't made a blueberry, I suggest you
I
make a
want
blueberry.
chocolate.
Oh,
Six
six
spare,
spare.
perfect.
Perfect. 6 for me.
Oh.
Not 6 for you. What?
And you'll drop them in the bath.
Yeah, you'll get them all soggy.
Yeah, I
You'll
wouldn't
have
waste them
soggy
on
floaters.
muffins.
Oh, look, a floater.
Ah.
Might improve the flavour.
It's just as bad as a soggy biscuit. Oh, wait, no.
Soggy bottom on
Oh,
a cake. That's
no.
worse. Rocky Road, so chocolate with marshmallow and white and dark chocolate chip. Aww.
Oh, you lost me on the
Gimme.
dark chocolate chips, I'm afraid.
I'm going to do some baking tomorrow, I think.
Oh.
Bateman,
Oh,
what's
Trouty.
your favourite film and or book?
Sorry, I'm too busy laughing at what Trouty said. I'm sorry.
Just sin.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
Sorry,
Okay.
Bateman. Carry on.
One day, Queenie will let me talk.
Wow.
I'm sorry. No, favorite book and or film or
Yeah, you can do both or you can do one. We're not fussy.
it's
Do one.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna say Lord of the Rings. Like I
Nice.
could just watch
No
more time.
way.
Extended, of course. Has to be extended
So
edition.
obvious. Wow.
never
Even
would have
Trouty's
guessed
so
that.
surprised.
Wow.
I am a nerd. I will watch extended editions all day long, and then I'll read the book, and then I'll watch them again.
Nerd.
Nerd alert.
Nerd alert. Nerd alert.
I will just say I have a great achievement when it comes to Lord of the Rings because I got Queenie into it.
That is impressive.
It was, considering I remember literally saying, I think about a year before I met Bateman, someone came into my channel and that was one of like the first things they said was like, have you seen Lord of the Rings? And I literally went, get out of my channel.
Oh. Yeah, I
That's
put her
how
right.
anti-Lord of the Rings I was.
I fixed her. It's fine now.
It's okay, I could fix
Big
it.
whoop, I got her educated.
Wait, what? Wait, I was never against gay. Wait a minute. That's making me sound I was homophobic and then you changed me. That
That does
sounds
actually.
really bad,
That
Trouty.
does sound a little bit bad.
That sounds so bad.
It's not like that. Everyone just disclosed
No,
it.
I just hadn't met such a great one. As to...
I
No,
can fix
stop
it.
saying you can fix me. There was nothing wrong with me. I just didn't meet as a great of a gay. I can't speak.
You know what?
Move
No,
on.
We
you never
know
had-
what
you
you're
never had a great
attempting to
friend.
say.
Yeah.
No
Try
idea.
to
Please,
first-
please carry on.
No,
Try's
Trouty
the
hasn't
first great
fixed me.
friend.
He's fucking broke me. I'm broken.
Same.
I'm left with the pieces.
Wow. I'm
Then
broke.
last question we get all of our guests to do. What's a random fact that no one else knows about yourself?
A random fact that no one else knows.
Oh shit! I forgot to prepare him for that one.
Ugh,
Don't
'cause
say
na-
that you're in the bath because we all know that one.
This might be difficult because I'm sure of any facts I think of, at least someone knows it.
Or just
Oh,
a
dear.
random fact.
Random facts. That's so random. Oh, let's see now. Well, it's hard to think of something that's completely unknown to anyone. But I guess seeing as we're on this little sassy podcast with on Twitch, I guess I'll just go for a random fact that isn't as known on Twitch, and that is I'm a musician, or was. Semi.
Nice.
I
Damn
guess I
good
was.
musician from what I remember.
I guess while I still kind of. I guess I don't really class myself as a musician these days because I'm just not active with it. But I was active until like COVID times. I guess you could say I was. I guess you could say I was an ex-professional musician. I guess.
I'm not going to lie. For a split second, I was wondering where you were going to go with that because you said I think only one person here knows that, and I don't make it. I thought you were going to say something inappropriate.
Well, according to Trouty, he pees in the shower.
Most people do that.
In all
I
fairness,
don't.
if I had used that random
Okay,
fact,
most
Queenie
males
would have
do
known.
that. They have
Queenie
the
would have known that.
contraption to do that quite
It's difficult.
easily.
It is very difficult for me to think of a fact that no one knows because Queenie knows everything about me.
Actually, our bathroom, like our shower's right next to the toilet. Have you ever done that where you've aimed it to the toilet?
I'm
Oh my
gonna try
God.
that now.
Just don't go in barefoot after he's been in there. Just
Oh,
just
Queenie, did
please
you
let
try
me-
it?
Wait, me?
You
I
try it.
tried that.
The floor was wet.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, it's a shower, obviously.
Yes, not the floor.
Yes, I just randomly stopped and pissed on the floor in our flat.
Okay,
You could have done it.
I
Like
get the
on
wet
Twitch,
floor
guys,
sign
you had-
out.
but yeah, so yeah, there's a
I
fact.
thought that was
you
for
know
the
what?
bedroom.
But that is a fact. Though. Apart from the whole shower
Come
talk,
back.
I was a musician before I was gaming on Twitch.
Nice.
well, it's
What
lovely
did you
to have
play?
you here.
Yeah,
It's already gotten filthy. I blame Trouty and his
blame Queenie.
presence. Me?
No, that's just us.
Yeah, true. I've also realised while sat here just sort of chatting, I've ended up writing Trouty on my mouse mat.
It's Trouty's mouse mat now.
It is now, apparently.
That's a little
Because you
disturbing.
know when you're saying someone's name, you just start writing what you're saying, and I've just written Trouty.
Or
on
when
do
you're
you have a
typing
pen
something
by
out
your
and you end up
keyboard?
typing it.
Yeah, it's exactly like that, but I've done that as a doodle. I
Oh.
just wrote Trouty on my mouse mat.
So, how has everyone's week been since we last?
Oh my god, it's true. I just did it. You were right.
It's a giveaway for Trouty, exactly, Starry. Yeah, I'll have to. It's been a bit of a hectic one for me because it's end of month, so work-wise, it's normally hell.
Mm.
Which this week it has been, but tomorrow should be a little bit better because completion stage is now ended for the month, so tomorrow should be a lot quieter for me. So that means more Witcher, yay!
Woo!
Whoop,
I've been
whoop.
working really hard. Yay!
I mean, yay!
Fuck.
What about you, girlies?
You want to go first,
Hold
babe?
it. Oh, okay, I'll go first. It's been alright. Obviously did stream yesterday. We were working on the mini sushi stuff. And we got double raided by Jelly and Mike Moans.
That was awesome.
And I didn't know what to say for about 5 minutes. I was just wow 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 wow. No, it's been all right. It's not been overly quiet, but I have actually had work this week, so it's been all right, and I've just been like getting houseworky stuff done.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cobbler, are you going to share your news?
Or are you not sharing it yet?
I could share my news. Have you finished, Squid? I don't want to.
I have finished.
Well, I'll start with work-wise. It's been shit. That's about it. So
It's shit. Full
literally-
stop.
it is just shit. I don't have anything to do. I'm bored out of my mind. So I craft in the day, basically. So on Monday, myself and Mr. Pesto Hardino went to view a house. Put an offer in straight away. It got accepted straight away. So we are now in the process of buying said house. Thank you.
You can't hear it, but I'm clapping. I'm clapping.
I can hear
We
it.
can hear it. Unless that's Queenie clapping.
That's
but-
Queenie. I'll do some
Um,
jelly claps for you. You can have some tentacle claps.
Oh, thank you.
Biteman.
Biteman. So yeah, that is our news. We obviously don't have a move-in date yet. They estimated around start of May, but try, that's you clapping cheeks, not
Oh my god.
clapping.
Actually, it does look like Squid's clapping Trouty's cheek.
Oh my god. What sort of podcast is this? What have
The
you
Sassy
invited me
Stitches one.
to?
Oh,
Welcome.
This is it. This is what it's like.
Yeah.
This is normal. Actually, this is pretty tame. You wait till we get into the segments.
We were chatting earlier about what housewarming presents we're gonna buy Coblet and Pesto when they've moved in, and I made the joke earlier that the first present we will buy them will be 72 bulk pack of toilet rolls, so they never run out in their new house.
Well, I was going to get her a lovely plant plot, but then she said it was shit, so
Yeah, rude.
it was so rude.
You were like, oh yeah, just a £5 plant pot. And I'm like, is that it?
I will
Right,
cast
come on
that
now.
£5 couplet.
I was going to say, I'm on minimum wage. Like, I'd have to work a whole 30 minutes
We
to
pay
get that.
rent couplet.
I'd be paying a fucking mortgage.
Lucky you.
You focused on getting married first. That's just how you wanted to do life.
Because it's the one thing we can afford first, barely.
Yeah, that's what we did.
It could all go
Speaking of-
tits up for us. You never know.
Don't put that juju out there. Don't do
No,
that.
that's bad juju.
Alright.
Don't do the juju.
Don't do the bad juju.
All right, I retract my. Oh no, that sounds a bit weird now. If I say I retract my juju, that just sounds really wrong.
She did not mean what she said, universe.
It's
No, I
funny.
didn't. I promise.
But speaking of wedding stuff, I will be
Try.
ordering the card
my
for you
God.
to do your flowers this weekend.
Oh, amazing.
I haven't told Crip that, but I'll be using his money to order the card
Oh.
to do your flowers.
Perfect. I'll give Crip a hug.
I'm sure
That's
he'd
his
love
payment.
the hug, though. I guess that's...
Oh,
Oh,
Well, no, I did speak to him about it before. Because I said when he gets paid, I need to do it, because I need to do it for when I see you next. Or when you come down next. Whenever. Whichever one's first. How are our books going?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'll get mine out the way. It's still where it was last time 2 weeks ago.
Is
Damn
it
it,
just
you need to get into it.
No, it's because I got so into the DBD event because you guys were on fire with it that I
That's
couldn't
fair.
even think to pick up that book.
it was so much fun.
It was so good, honestly. Both of you, how you both went from really nervous, put a bit of training in, to just going around going, I don't give a fuck, stabbing everyone, going, why are you hiding, you stupid bitch?
Stop
They
hiding
love a
me,
palette,
bitch!
they do.
Pallets!
Honestly, top tier
Uh,
content, all three of you. It was great.
For
You're
those
welcome.
that wouldn't have seen it, Coblet, myself, and Jelly Beans were doing
Oh,
some 2v8 matches on Dead by Daylight with Bateman over the weekend.
Hello.
Coblet and myself were in on the 10-hour stint that he did on the Saturday. It was so much fun. Beans did Monday, and it's so funny. I was genuinely nervous about what killer to play as, and then after I did a little bit of training on Legion, I was just going around stabbing everyone, like stab, 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 stab.
stab, 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 stab.
Stabby, stabby.
To be
I do
clear
love
to
playing
the
killer on
Twitch
DBD.
people, we are talking about a game. I'm not doing it in real life.
Imagine if someone just come in and you just hear the first thing. I'm going around going stab, 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 stab.
Oh,
Yeah, it was so good. Obviously I'm very looking forward to seeing our nephew this weekend, but it is a bit bittersweet because obviously they did extend the event till Tuesday. But I think we're gonna do another. You're doing another. We're doing some Survivor tomorrow, aren't we?
Are we?
I think so.
Well, either way, I'm playing DBD tomorrow.
Yeah, and then me and you are gonna do some more killer on Monday, aren't we? To
Yeah,
end
and
it.
then the
Yeah.
event ends. Yeah, and then,
Then
it's
it
back to
ends.
then it's back to just me killing solo. Oh, but I do love playing DBD.
I will have to try and catch your stream tomorrow because obviously
You've got more important things to focus on. Don't you worry about that.
I won't be around on Twitch and stuff tomorrow night because it's Crip and Mine's wedding anniversary tomorrow.
Yay!
Woo!
If I get a spare 5 minutes, I'll pop in and say hello. Just please do
Do
a
not
full Dwight
stress.
lobby if you can.
Full Dwight lobby.
I love it when you get full Dwight lobbies. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, it was a lot
Eve
of
is my
fun.
favourite.
It was just nice to actually see a full Dwight lobby when I was playing killer rather than me being in the Dwight lobby for a change. It was nice to be on the
that
other
the
side of
one
it.
where Beans was
That with
trying
Beans.
to
Yeah.
he was trying to tell you which one he had, and you were like, which one? He's like, I don't know, it's a Dwight, there's too many.
Oh, it was so funny.
I think I clipped that moment where there was like 5 of them all circling Beans at the top of the RPD
Yes,
map.
yeah, there was a clip.
There was so many of them. Like, there's so many of them just circling. That
Ooh,
was
is
funny.
Trouty writing a book?
Oh,
Got
I
some
think
more
he said he
character
was.
description and plot details. Ooh.
I better be in this book. There better be a sassy ass bitch that like relates to me.
You'll just call her Queenie.
Yeah.
How's your book going, Coblet?
I'm on chapter 18 of Kingdom of Ash.
Nice.
It's going pretty well. It's very interesting. I'm getting into this one a lot more. I want to read this one a lot than Tower of Dawn, the last one. There's some chapters where I prefer the POV of that person over others. But it's just a bit more action packed, I guess. The last book seemed like a bit of a filler.
Yeah, it's the last book of the series, so a lot happens in that book.
Yeah, I'm scared.
No, I don't want to say be scared, but be scared.
Yeah, I figured it. It's a Sarah J. Maas book. The last 100 pages, they're going to be absolute hell for me.
I'll say no spoilers because Starry's started reading that series.
Nice. Good luck.
I'm still reading Immortal. I'm hoping to read some more tonight. But I am thoroughly enjoying it because it's like based off of like Chinese folklore and stuff. And the way that Su Lin Tan does her world building, it just makes it so pretty. And I'm just like, please be like have an anime because it will look so pretty as an anime.
Oh, yeah.
Are you reading anything at the moment, Bateman?
I'm not actually, but I do intend to get back to reading regularly. But it's not something I've been doing a lot. in
Read
recent
Fourth
years.
Wing.
Maybe I should.
Read the Dragon Smut.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more human smut than.
I actually
dragon
do. I
smut.
wouldn't even say it's that smutty.
No, it's not. I've read Smuttier. Bateman's just quiet.
Yeah.
So before we get into the Am I the Arsehole posts for this week, Leanne thought, Queenie thought, we could spend some time getting to know Bateman and letting those watching get to know Bateman a bit more.
Hello.
So you said earlier that you went to the same uni as Crib. What degree was it you did?
So my degree was contemporary music to performance.
Ooh.
So I've always been a bit of a performer. Yeah, so it was basically it was a performance music course. We did a lot of obviously stuff based around obviously playing live, but also a lot of theory stuff as well as studio stuff. So it was quite a broad course actually. And people on this course would be in one of four groups. You'd have the vocalists, the drummers, the bassists, and the guitarists. I was among the guitarists. So there'd be some, some sections of the course you'd all be together because it'd be like the theory stuff, the studio stuff, all that stuff. But when it came to say the performance side of things, you were more in your groups, going over your actual instrument, and then sometimes you'd be with the entire class and doing the whole band setup performance. There's a lot going on, and I did interact with Crip quite a bit because he was on a more technology based course, and often his group would be manning the studios while we be being recorded. So there was often crossovers like that as well.
Did you learn any of the music tech side?
Not as much as I probably would have liked. I suppose I got the hang of using so if you give Logic Pro to Crip, he'll whiz through it, whereas I'm sort of like very out of practice with it, and I learned enough to sort of handle an in-house sort of studio setup, but an actual proper studio, I would just be the performer being recorded.
I have to ask because I know this was Crip's favourite desk to work on at that uni. Did you ever get to use the Gus Dudgeon? The one that Elton John donated to the uni.
Oh, I never used it personally. I would have been like any of the studio rooms I would have been recorded in, but I never got to use a desk, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Crip's just like brown leather, third floor.
That's the one. That's the one I probably was actually in the least, weirdly. But then again, my course was more based on performance, not
Bye,
studio.
Trouty. Love you.
Oh, bye, Trouty.
Bye, Trouty.
Howdy.
Yes,
you,
you did actually,
Trouty.
Crip. I do remember that. Yeah, you know what? I think the first time I went there wasn't with you, but we did. Yes, you did show me it afterwards. Yeah, and I think when I first went in there, I didn't know it was donated. I didn't know that to begin with.
I'm pretty sure it was. I'm assuming it was. Crip will
In my
probably.
in my first show, I didn't know anything about that, but I did. I remember. I don't know if it was Crip's class or maybe other people from Crip's class. So I remember they were doing like some recording stuff, and myself and a few people from my group were in to record a song. That was in that area, but Crip wasn't there though.
They didn't let
Oh,
anyone but third years.
so many years ago. Yeah, no. In my second, third year, I did get to use the studios a lot more. Not just for the course stuff. Like even some of the bands I was working with, we even got to do some of our own stuff in there. Because
Nice.
that was the advantage by being a student, and is that you could still use you could still have access and use the stuff for your own projects.
I remember so many times after I'd finished work or on a weekend where I'd end up spending time in the studio because Crip was doing something. I think one of the ones I remember is we were using that studio, his favourite one, and his like second sound tech for the day had bailed on him. And he just kind of looked it was a Sunday morning and he just kind of looked at me like, you know you love me. Do you want to come and help me in the studio today? We ended up, I've spent my Sunday morning hitting up a drum kit with microphones.
Oh,
There were
nice.
times when he wanted to record himself in the studio, so he taught me the basics of how to use the desk.
Oh, nice.
I know a little bit, but not a lot. Is it just guitar that you play, or do you do other instruments as well?
So I do play bass as well, and
Nice.
I did use some of that in some of the projects I was doing in uni, where I was sort of making my own piece of music, and I would do the bass parts myself. Obviously, I'd have to get one of the drummers to play and record drums for me, or I would use the software stuff to cover that. Um, did a little bit of keys, but I only kind of learned what I needed to learn, if that makes sense. I never
Yeah.
went fully into it. Too much to handle all at once in uni, to be honest. There was so much to do with so little time. Otherwise, I don't actually play any other instruments. Would have loved to have learned drums actually, but time and space, because obviously drums take a lot of space. So yeah.
You know, Pesto's got a drum kit.
Pesto does have a drum kit. Just saying.
Why did
I'm-
you say this information?
Now I'm bringing my guitar.
No,
along.
you're not.
No, but think about it. Him and Pesto could have a little jam sesh, and you two could go out and get your nails done or something. So you're not even there.
She has got a good point. We'll just piss off the neighbours.
I was going to say they're going to really piss off your neighbours.
I'll probably be a bit rusty, but you never lose the talent, to be honest.
I
But
could never lose the talent.
I know.
Fuck it, invite Al as well. Then the three of you can form a little band.
It's just so
Oh,
funny
God.
how back then, I thought I was always going to be working with music, and then during COVID times, the band I was working with at the time obviously couldn't perform because everyone was closed. And it was when things got lifted, we did a few gigs, but we kind of just dissolved, and that was also the time I started streaming, so I kind of found a new hobby, and
You should
yeah,
totally do a music stream.
this has always been on my mind, and it's something I would like to look into doing at some point. Just need to get back into practice, basically.
That's fair enough.
I guess I
realise I'm
have just
hogging all the
gotten comfortable.
questions.
Oh, carry on. I've got things to say. I say things.
I mean,
Say
I
more
should hope so. Does anyone else have any questions?
I think you've answered most. You've asked most of mine.
Wow.
Oof,
That was
I-
oh. You asked all of mine.
Oh, no, there is one more before we move on. There is one more. No, this is the one that you asked me to. You mentioned earlier, Queenie?
I think this was the one I was just about to say, but yeah, crack
Oh, okay,
on.
no, go on. You say it. You say it.
No, just in case. You go.
Oh, okay. Obviously we had the story of how you
Yeah,
and
it is.
Queenie
Yeah.
met through Queenie, but we were wondering if you would like to tell the story from your side of just like yours and Queenie's
Hey.
Obviously,
Well,
you're getting married in September, and Coblet and I have kind of been planning something for tonight with the blessing of Queenie.
oh dear God. Okay. So you want to hear my side of our beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Um,
it'd be fun.
I mean, so I obviously know the story, so I won't go into too much detail. But like, it was just another. Actually, no, it is actually quite interesting. This actually, because so this was obviously back. So it was early 2023, wasn't it? Yes, it was.
Mhm.
It was early 2023. So I was obviously approaching. So this was January 2023. So I've been streaming for nearly 2 years, but not quite 2 years. And for the last year, I've been living on my own. And I was just another day, and I was doing my usual stream stuff. Was doing a lot of Dead by Daylight and stuff. But then I kind of thought maybe on Sundays I'll do another single player game for a little bit. And I kind of just put like a little thing in Discord saying which game should I play next on Sunday, and I kind of listed a few games that I was ready to play, and one of those games was Spyro, and that won by quite actually the majority of people voted Spyro. There are a few other games on the list like Middle of Shadow of War and Castlevania and a couple of others, but yes, Spyro won by a long shot. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm streaming Spyro on Sunday, and so in a way, my community kind of set fate in place. Um, and playing Spyro, having a lot of fun, something a bit different, something a bit more chill rather than doing some horror stuff or Dead by Daylight stuff. And I get raided by somebody called Queenie of Rivia, and I was like, that's a cool name. uh and of course they were playing Spyro 2, which made sense because I was playing Spyro, so that explains how they found me. And yeah, it was just like a week later, the same thing happened again. I was playing Spyro, carrying on my playthrough, and Queenie raided again, also playing Spyro again. It's
The
like, oh, let's
sisters.
go, let's go. It's like a sequel. Oh, and I was like, and I think the following week I didn't get raided, but I raided Trouty because
Yeah,
because
I
Trouty had
didn't
followed
stream that Sunday. I was
Trouty
with
followed me.
Trouty.
Trouty
Yeah.
followed me back when Queenie first raided, and I actually saw Trouty was a streamer and followed them back too, as well as Queenie. And I saw Trouty was live the third time I streamed Spyro, and I think at that point I finished the second game. Because I did the second game over 2 streams. The first stream was the first game. Second and third stream were both the second game. Um, and I raided Trout, and Queenie was there, and obviously like they were playing Fall Guys, and I was there. Like Trout was like, "Oh, what are you streaming?" I was like, "I'll do some more Spyro," and Queenie was like, "Oh yes, Peyton has been doing Spyro like me." I was like, "Yeah, I just finished the second one," and Queenie's like, "Wait, you're making me look bad. I haven't even got that far yet." And I just thought that was hilarious. And then like I think Try asked a few more questions because obviously he only barely knew me because he'd only popped in for a raid to me and followed me, so he didn't know me that well. And obviously I asked a bit more about me, I guess, and found out that I was from the UK. Queenie was a bit surprised because for some reason she had it in her head that I was American. um, and I was like, "No, I'm in the UK. I'm in Wales." And then I did hear Queenie say this. "Oh, Wales, that's not far." And Chatty went, "No, Queenie." And I must admit, I didn't take too much notice of that, but I did think it sounded quite funny. And I now realize now what she was thinking, yeah, he's a good-looking guy. Oh, he's not far from me. Okay. And Try was like, "No, Queenie." But going forward, played a bit more Spyro. I think the last time I was playing Spyro, finished in the third game. So this would have been the 5th Spyro stream I did. Finished in the third game. Queenie raided me then again after playing some Spyro, and it was obviously because Queenie had this thing of basically raiding Bateman on Spyro days because we both did Spyro Sundays, and
Mm.
So that was the thing, and I mentioned on that stream I was going to do Crash because I thought, seeing as I played through the Spyro trilogy, I'm going to do the Crash trilogy after this. Didn't even take a vote. I just decided to do Crash. And Quinny hung out quite a bit in that stream when I was doing Crash, because Quinny had also streamed Crash previously. I guess wanted to compare how quickly I'd get these done, and I pretty much did. I think I did all 3 Crash games in
within 3 streams.
within 1 stream each. Yeah,
and it took me about 3 months to do mine.
I mean,
I'm with Queenie. Mine takes that long.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, I more recently did Crash 4, and that took quite a few streams. But when I did the original trilogy, they took 1 stream each. But then those games are a bit shorter, and I was doing a longer stream, so I guess there was that thing as well.
Did you die as much in those?
Not
no,
as
he
much.
did not. No,
that's why Crash 4 broke me. Anyway, but you know, so I obviously Queenie started to hang out in my streams a lot more, and then she would also start to hang out in the streams while I was playing Phasmo, and she actually requested if she could join, and I let her join because I knew her as a streamer. I knew she was cool to join, so she joined me and Deimos on one of our Phasmo sessions. And you know that was about it. You know, just had a lot of fun. But the next day, Winnie actually DMs me.
Oh, slid into those DMs.
I did.
Yeah,
I did indeed.
We started chatting a bit and decided, and Quinny just asked if I wanted to play some games. And this neither of us was streaming, but we played some games. We played some Fall Guys, played some golf with friends. And we then just kept playing games every night for a good week before things got a bit more clear what was happening.
Aww.
Yeah. I think there was one night we were having a drinking session on Discord with some others, and we were casually.
Oh God, you're gonna tell this story? Oh no!
While we were obviously getting drunk and playing some games with some others, me and Queenie were also DMing privately at the same time.
Oh no!
And I'll leave it there.
No, go on, share the DMs, put them on screen. Come on, show us.
No, they're private.
I'm afraid so. But eventually, you know, we were obviously web chatting and stuff, and getting to know each other a lot more personally. Kind of getting our, you know, sort of sharing our history a bit, you know, because you know we were both sort of living alone, but obviously we still had some, you know, obviously Quinny had some previous relationship stuff, and I was going through divorce and all that sort of thing.
But do you want to hear the story of how I found out he was getting a divorce live on stream?
Yes. So when Quinny joined us for Phasmo, Queenie caught me on stream looking at my phone, and she decided to go, "Oh, who are you sexting then?" And I just looked up and went to my ex-wife.
And I was like, "Well, that's awkward."
This is actually the reason why This is why she DMs me the next day, because she thought she might have upset me and wanted to make sure I was okay. And I just replied saying, "Honestly, that was fucking funny." It's like, you have nothing to worry about there.
And then I was like, "So this is definitely an ex-wife?
Definitely
Okay,
an ex-wife.
we can talk."
Let me just make myself comfortable.
Quinny was just subtly working out where my situation was before making a move.
Damn, he's caught my game.
I mean, it became obvious in the end. But that's the thing. I didn't think too much into, like, when we were first getting to know each other, I didn't think too much into whether you actually liked him that way or not, because I didn't want to assume. If that makes sense.
It's like, he has Witcher hair. I like him.
Yeah.
So that's why you put him in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But eventually, yeah, we did meet in person. She was brave enough to come to Wales and spend the weekend with me.
That was brave, because now I think about it, it's like, it was a Friday evening. Not that you'd been a serial killer, but like, you could have stood me up, and I would have been stuck in Wales at 9 o'clock at night. No way of getting back to Portsmouth. Like, But you didn't. Actually, you did give me a little scare because when I got off this platform,
You went to the wrong
didn't-
platform.
I didn't know there was 2 exits to the car park to the station. I went the wrong way, and when no one was there, I was like, "Oh no, I've been stood up." And then I rang him, and luckily, obviously, he answered, and he was like, "Did you go to the wrong side?" I was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Thank God!" When I saw him, I was like, "I think I fell in love with him there just because he was there."
She actually ran to me.
Oh,
She actually when she got through the barrier, she ran to me.
oh, that's cute.
That was our private thing.
It was in public.
To strangers.
Okay.
No one needs to know I run.
I can guarantee someone was watching.
It's true.
Someone's
That's
probably
true.
watching too much, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Just some guy in the corner, just being like, "Yeah,
no, stop.
don't look
Stop
what he's
there.
doing."
Don't.
with
Just stop.
with that, we'll go on to
Yeah.
the next bit.
Yay.
So I've got 2. One of them's quite a short one that I found earlier in the week, and it just had me howling because it was just so
Oh,
funny.
this is the one you wanted to say, but we made
Yeah.
you wait. Okay, right, I'm ready.
So, and then after this one, I've got a 2-parter because they
Okay.
updated it earlier. Okay, so, am I the asshole for threatening to break my best friend's nose because of a comment she made about my husband?
No.
I'm 29 female and have been with my 32 male husband for 11 years, married for 5,
Wow.
and we have a 6-year-old daughter. We're insanely happy, argue like any normal couple, but very happy. The issue is with my 30 female best friend. We have been best friends since we met in year 5, UK based, so around 9 to 10 years old. A lot has happened over these years, but that's for another day. This problem happened last weekend at a mutual friend's birthday. Best friend has recently got into a new relationship and they have been very open about their sex life. I'm not a prude. You do you, as long as you're 2 consenting adults, then who cares?
Yep.
They were openly talking about wanting a threesome with another male. Again, you do you, but the topic of who they would ask came up and they started listing names. She then said, "Don't worry, we've already talked about it and I've ruled out husband's name as it would be like sleeping with a cousin or something." I was obviously like, "Well, yeah, but also he's my husband."
Yeah.
She laughed and said, "Yeah, but that's not the point." Excuse me? I smiled and said, "Well, that's okay, because you know full well if you had tried to ask him or initiate that, I would have broken your nose." Well, her face dropped. She started saying, how could I threaten her like that? I'll admit, I probably shouldn't have said it like that, but who the fuck openly says something like that about her apparently best friend's husband? After the night out, we have been talking as normal and sort of acting like nothing was wrong, but it's been in the back of my mind since. Any advice? Am I being over the top? Did I take the comment wrong? Or is it hella weird that they said that?
I mean, it is hella weird. I don't think she really needs to overthink more about it. If they've moved on and they've forgotten about it
Mm.
and their friendship can just continue as normal, and it was just a comment, it's not like they actually went and asked him and then she actually punched him her in the nose. So I think it's something that can just be easily moved on from, but
Yeah,
it's fucking weird.
it is so weird. And
It's a
the
weird comment to make.
The thing that made me laugh about it was just the way she was like, "Yeah, I'd punch you in the nose. Wouldn't even think about it. I'd break your fucking nose."
Yeah.
I
Too damn
read it and I was
right.
like, I would do the same.
As would I. Yeah, that's just... I can kind of see why it might be in jest, but it's just weird. It's just something you just wouldn't say.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take it as a literal thing. I don't think she really meant anything by it.
Well, she was
But
like just saying, "Oh, it's not going to happen."
no, and I can see where like the wife's coming from about like still seeing it as a weird way. It's like, well, she's still saying that my husband would still be an option, even if they weren't friends. It's like, well, no, because he's still my husband. Get that. But I don't think she meant really anything by that. I still don't think she would have actually have ever asked him, even if they weren't friends. I don't know.
People are just weird. Some people are
People
weird.
are weird. Like I said, I don't judge on that. I mean, it's something that we've openly said we will never do. It's not something that it interests us at all.
I don't share.
I don't share either. But do you? Crack on.
Whatever
No
floats your
judgment.
goat.
Whatever floats your goat. Cobbler, what do you think?
Yeah, I will agree with you. It's I don't know. It's a bit weird. I don't know why you'd even have that conversation in the first place. It's like girl code 101. Don't do that.
Yeah. Bateman, what do you think?
Yeah.
Gotta love a male
Yeah.
perspective. They're so
Oh, yeah.
insightful.
Okay. So this next one I found. I did have another one, but I saw this one and I was like, no. This one's got an update. I need to do this one. So part 1. This was the first part that they put up yesterday. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my roommate's boyfriend use my shower? So I, 24 female, share an apartment with my roommate Sarah, 25 female. We genuinely get along fine, but she has a boyfriend, Jake, 26 male, who is always over. Like at this point, I think he actually lives here more than I do. The issue, Jake refuses to shower at his own place. I don't know why. He claims the water pressure is bad, but I think it's just because he likes my shower because I have one of those fancy rain shower heads. Either way, every time he stays over, he uses my bathroom instead of Sarah's. At first, I let it slide. But then I started noticing things, my shampoo running out suspiciously fast, my towels being damp when I hadn't used them, and worst of all, the man was using my expensive eucalyptus body wash. I splurge on that. He smells amazing, but it's at my expense. So last week, I finally put my foot down and told Sarah, hey, Jake needs to use your shower from now on. She got weirdly defensive, saying he feels more comfortable in mine. I said, great, he can feel comfortable at his own apartment. She got mad and said I was being dramatic over just a shower. Jake is now sulking, Sarah is annoyed, and I'm wondering, am I the arsehole for not wanting my roommate's boyfriend to treat my bathroom like a luxury spa?
Not the arsehole.
No, not the asshole.
I'm
Mainly
half and
because
half. I'll
my
explain
perspective-
why. Sorry, yeah, you explain yours first, babe. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you start mentioning the whole using their products and stuff, I mean, at this point, it's becoming more like a theft in a way. I mean, it's a weird one because typically, normally, it's okay to allow guests to use your shower and stuff and whatever. But you also mentioned that the two roommates had their own showers. Yeah. I'm sorry, he should be using his girlfriend's shower.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm basically the same. I'm half and half. If she's got her own shower, use it. Look, if you're sharing with like your best friend and everyone's comfortable with each other and nothing's weird, then I wouldn't see it being like. And if you've got like a lovely shower, like I wouldn't mind my best friend's boyfriend using my shower, just not my products or my towel. If they came in with their own stuff and they left it clean and brought their own towel, then it wouldn't bother me. But if they're using my expensive stuff and then leaving their damp and using my damp towels, then that's where I'd have a problem, you know? But it is weird. If she's got her own shower, then it must be, if it's like pressure, then it must be similar. They live in the same fucking building.
Oh, yeah. So some
It's
of
weird
the comments...
that she wants to use. It's because she's got all the nice stuff. That's why he wants to use it.
Oh, yeah. So some of the comments from this part, one of them is motherfucker needs to pay rent and water if he's going to use it that much.
100%.
Oh what was the other one? Someone was like, not the arsehole. What's the name of this body wash? So, part 2, this was put up about 7 hours ago. One of the biggest things that was commented was people saying, like, oh, lock your door.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I was going to
Stop
say.
him from
Lock
using
your
it, just
door.
lock your door. So, part 2. After I posted the first story, some of you suggested some things, and thank you for all of that. Things have escalated. After my conversation with Sarah, I thought the issue was settled. But nope, Jake decided to test boundaries. A couple of days later, I came home from work to find my bathroom door locked and the shower running. Guess who was using it? Jake.
Oh my
I knocked
god.
and said, hey, what are you doing in my bathroom? And he had the audacity to yell back, just showering, I'll be out in a minute, like he lives here. I was fuming. When he finally emerged wearing my towel, I lost it. I told him straight up that this was my space and that he had no right to use it without my permission.
Yeah.
Sarah, instead of backing me up, said I was making a big deal out of nothing and that I should just share. I told her that if Jake wants access to a rain shower head so badly, he can install one at his own place. The next day, I went full petty mode and put a lock on my bathroom door. Sarah flipped out, saying I was being extreme and that I was ruining the dynamic. I told her that Jake had ruined the dynamic when he started treating my stuff like his own. Now Jake refuses to come over unless I relax, and Sarah is acting like I'm a tyrant. I'm standing my ground, but the apartment is so tense. Did I go too far?
No.
No.
Not too far.
I say that's not
Like-
too far.
Was he using a towel that she had already used? Because that's
They don't
even
specify.
weirder.
She just says it's her towel, so the one that she keeps in her bathroom.
Yeah.
But why is the girlfriend okay with this? You
I
have
don't
your own
know.
shower. Go shower
Clearly
together
she
in
has an issue
there.
with sharing, but is okay with other people being forced to share.
Yeah.
That says a lot to me, actually. That says a lot.
A lot of people in the comments are like, you need to check your tenancy because he might be trying to become like a tenant, or he might be seen as a tenant.
Maybe
If
so
your
much.
bathroom is private, using it without permission is an invasion of privacy, and he may be even trespassing. Jake has a kink and wants to be naked in your personal space. I discussed that angle with your roommate and watch her response.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, I didn't think. Yeah, that's a good point.
But he feels comfortable enough to be naked and wet in his
Mm.
girlfriend's roommate's part of the. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, do that.
It's getting weirder and weirder.
It is.
Mm.
If it was the only bathroom, fine.
That's different.
Because it is shared. But because they
Yeah.
have separate bathrooms, I'm like, you can't just say the reason of, oh, I prefer the shower head. Like, it's a shower. Like, it doesn't
Someone
matter.
A
was
shower is a shower.
Yeah.
Someone said start letting strangers use Sarah's shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see how she fucking feels.
There's a lot of people that are like commenting on it going, this is fake, this is fake. It's obviously like that's the thing with a lot of Am I the Arsehole posters. You don't know if they're actually legit or not.
But the
Yes.
thing is, at the end of the day, even if they're not, it's still good reads.
Oh yeah, there are some
And a
beautiful
good
reads.
discussion. It's a learning. It's educational.
One of the comments I saw was someone saying, take an empty bottle of your body wash and put dye in it.
Oh,
Or put like Nair in it.
Beat.
Yes.
Hair removal cream.
hey! If you love the shower head so much, just open the head up, put some beetroot in it or something, and start raining blood all over.
I
Oh my god.
Do it.
mean, I love the rain shower heads because we've got one and it is amazing. Like I said to Coblet, next time they come over and they stay over, like fucking use it because it's amazing. I'll say the same to you two. Like fucking, if you ever want to come and use our shower, please do.
Weirdly, actually, my nan has said that she liked coming up to Wales and staying in the hotel because we've got soft water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was lovely. Apparently, and the water's a lot nicer in Wales. And I didn't really notice it until she said it. And then I was like, had a shower at my nan's, and I was like, I don't like it anymore.
It hurts.
It hurt.
It's one of the things I miss about when we were living in Wales. Is like the water was so much nicer.
It is
I didn't know
up
this was a
here.
thing. Like,
No, I didn't know it was
Did you
a
not?
thing.
What?
No.
Off water. Oh my god.
It's just, hard water is not nice. Like
Yeah,
when
we
we
have hard
went
water.
to Jelly's wedding, in the hotel, Crip had a glass of water and he was like, "It tastes weird." It tastes weird because we've gotten so used to being back in a hard water place. When we do travel back to Wales, the taste of soft water is different, and there is a difference of taste.
There is.
weird.
Oh, I miss soft water so bad. Yeah.
Mm.
No, the filters only do so much. I love how
think
soft
I've always
and shiny
lived
my
with
hair
hard-
is. When I use soft water, my hair is so much nicer. Oh, right. So this next bit is something that Queenie suggested to myself and Amber, and we've just kind of taken it and just run with it.
I'm excited.
So-
Let's go.
Do you know of the game Mr. and Mrs. Bateman?
Mr. and Mrs. Bateman.
For the all intents and purposes of the podcast, yes, but the actual game is Mr. and Mrs.
I know the game, yes.
So, Coblet and myself, we have a list of questions. And we're going to play.
Story's
test
ready.
it.
I love
We're
it.
going to do it on YouTube. So, you both have to answer the questions and we see if your answers match.
See how many matches we get. I'm
Are we,
intrigued.
are we both saying them out loud, or?
Yes.
We'll
I
take
will-
it in turns. So if you go, you
Okay.
always answer first, and I'll answer second.
Okay, then.
I will somehow.
I've got a pen and paper here. If you...
I'm
Same,
scared.
I've got it. So, I've got like
You've got it,
same
fab.
and different. And I'll do.
So I
do
don't have
tally
to
marks.
worry. I can just play. Yes.
Now, we have 100 questions. I don't know if we'll
What
do all
the
100. I told you, we went with it.
God,
We'll get
this
the
is gonna be
results
a
tomorrow,
long
everyone.
podcast.
We're not going to do a whole 100.
God.
Coblet, do you want to go first?
Are we picking questions at random or going in order?
How many different categories is this one giving us? 1, 2, 3. We'll do a couple from each category, I think.
Okay, start with the first one then.
Yeah.
What's his/her favorite film?
Okay, well, Queenie's favourite film is Pretty Woman.
Oh, we're playing this version. Okay. I
What,
got
there isn't
confused.
Is there not? Is there another version?
I thought it was the one where it's like who does the more washing up.
Oh, we have those ones. We have those
Oh,
ones.
it's different
Yeah.
ones, right? See, it's
Yeah,
like
this isn't
Sims.
Walmart.
It's like
It
Sims
says
all over
categories.
again. Yeah, my brain's confused. Right, okay, I'm ready for this. Sorry, start again. That bit never happened.
So, like,
Start again.
for this one, it'll be like. So we'll ask it twice. So we'll do like, what's Queenie's favourite film? What's Bateman's
Yes,
favourite
I
film?
got it. I've got it. Yeah, I'm ready.
Do you want me to start
on then.
again? Or
Yeah,
should
let's
we
start
different?
again. Let's start again.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Let's start again.
Do you want me to do it as what's his/her favorite film? So you just answer for each other.
Well, because if Bateman's going first, then you can just say, Bateman, what's Queenie's favourite? And then, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
What's Queenie's favorite film?
Pretty Woman.
that is correct.
What's Bateman's favorite film?
Lord of the Rings.
That's cheating. I said that earlier.
That was very easy.
Okay, that's a good start.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh dear.
What is Queenie's favourite song?
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, that is actually quite tough because I know her favorite singer is Darren Hayes. But then when it comes to songs, that's where it gets all mixed. Oh, I'm going to go with this guess because I know it's her favorite song from this band. And that's Critical Acclaim by Avenged Sevenfold.
yeah, baby!
Queenie, what's
Jesus Christ.
Bateman's favourite song?
Fuck!
I'll let her off. She could probably guess maybe 5 different songs, and I'd
Uh.
consider each of these correct because I do get quite spread my favorites. If she can get one of them,
He's
she's
a
got it.
big Nirvana fan. He's also a massive Iron Maiden fan, obviously. So I'm going to stick with the obvious and say Iron Maiden, but which fucking song? I'm just going to say The Trooper.
I'll give you that one. Well done.
Thank you.
Right, Bateman. If
Me.
Queenie could take one thing on a desert island, what would it be?
Oh my god.
I already know. I
A
already
plane
know
to
the
get
answer.
home.
I'll be shocked if he gets this right, to be fair.
The one thing she would take with her to a desert island, that is tough. Oh, there's a number of things I could say. Oh dear. I'm gonna get it wrong, but her mother's handprint.
Damn it.
No!
Is it right?
Yeah.
No way!
No way you got that.
See, I
Oh,
wasn't
go
sure if
Hannah!
that. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if that'd be correct, but it was sentimental, so
I'm
it made
fine.
sense.
I'm fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I am fine. I
She's
just
crying.
couldn't believe that you got that. Fucking hell.
No
Oh,
way.
that's so
When I am
sweet.
marrying you.
Yeah, but holy crap that you got
Alright.
that.
Question reverse it.
Oh, his PC.
Does anybody have a generator for power?
There wasn't even any like debating it. His
No.
PC.
he loves that thing to death. He couldn't live without it.
I'm just saying, this PC is how I met you.
Exactly.
I owe this PC a lot.
Am I
Last one
right
from
though?
this category, because like these are like the classic questions, so they say. What's Queenie's favourite pizza topping?
Oh.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Like extra cheese. We're talking extra cheese. All the cheeses, just throw it all on. Extra mozzarella. Let's go. Come on. Go on. Oh, there's some mozzarella in that pizza. Let's put some more mozzarella. You know the real way is add some protein. Let's add some mozzarella, and then we'll take a hint of mozzarella, and then just before you put it in the oven, we're going to add some mozzarella. And once it's all out of the oven, let it cool off a bit, and then you add some mozzarella. And I didn't show you this earlier, but before we put it in the oven, we added some more mozzarella.
That is literally like that meme where he's like, then we add some protein.
Protein, yeah,
And
that's what
then
he
we
was
add a
doing. Yeah.
banana. And then you take your protein and we add some protein.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking
Queenie,
hell.
what's Bateman's favourite pizza topping?
I think it's just standard pepperoni, you know?
It is.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay. So,
fucking hell, that was so
um,
funny. I nearly wet myself.
I guess this one is addressed to both of you because it's like a who is.
Okay,
Question,
yeah.
so who's the best dancer?
Queenie.
Me.
Fair.
I got them hips for
Mm.
days.
Oh yeah,
Who takes the longest to get ready for a night out?
me.
Bateman.
I've got fabulous hair.
That goes on to the next question. Who is the vainest?
The what?
Bateman.
The vainest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Me?
that's like who likes themselves the most, right?
Oh, me.
Likes looking in the mirror and stuff.
Yeah, Bateman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely me.
100% Bateman.
Yeah.
He loves his
Um,
face. I mean, it's a
who's the
beautiful
best-
face.
Who's the best cook?
Me.
Queenie.
Nice.
I'm sorry, my specialty is beans on toast, but I will. I will cherish the moment though. I'll cherish the moments where I cook the meatballs for a change, and then Queenie sort of sulks and goes, "They're better than mine." But that's just one. That's just one meal.
That
That's
was
one meal.
one time, but then the second time you went and done it, you put sauce on them. So I couldn't have them.
Oops. I cooked it my way. I'm sorry.
Squid, should we just do 4 questions from each category?
Yeah, go on then. It makes
Do
it
it.
easy.
Yeah. So Bateman, what is Queenie's worst habit?
Which one do I pick?
Oh! Oh!
The worst one.
The worst habit. Queenie's worst habit. Misplacing things.
I think I'd have to agree with that one, I'm afraid.
Honestly, how you find anything is beyond me.
Found you, didn't I?
Well, that's funny.
Boom!
But yeah, you're not the one to put me
Uh,
down, are you?
I don't know what's happening anymore.
That took it. All right, reverse question.
Right. Queenie, what's Bateman's worst habit? I feel like I know this one at this point.
The thing is, I can't say the farting because it's not
Oh,
his
that's what I was gonna say.
fault. No, because that's a natural body thing. He can't help that habit.
I just endure it.
He, I think his worst habit. But the thing is, I don't know if it's. I think it's something that just annoys me. But I also just think it's so fucking dangerous. It's when he messes with his hair while driving. That really bugs me because I think it's
Okay.
so dangerous.
Yeah.
Like when he's literally looking in the mirror while doing his hair while driving.
Oh
And
no!
at the same time, I'm also observing my surroundings. All about looking in the mirrors.
Do we need to get you like a really big pair of like bug-eyed sunglasses so you can rock the whole look?
Yeah,
Oh my
sorry,
God.
don't. Thing is, Bateman is an amazing driver, and when we're obviously at a stoplight and he's rearranging his hair, that's fine. But it's when we're on the fucking motorway doing 80 and he's I'm like, what are you
Whoa,
doing?
what are you doing? What are you doing 80 on a motorway?
Cruise control, bitch.
Whoa.
That does not answer my question. That is
Hey.
speeding, sir.
It may be speeding, but I don't hog the middle lane.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. Okay.
Okay.
What is Queenie's guilty pleasure?
Watching the Kardashians.
No, see, I wouldn't say that. I haven't watched that in ages.
But that's what you told me when I came home one day. And you're like, "This is my guilty pleasure. Don't judge
Yeah.
me." That was your exact words, and I've remembered that ever since.
Yeah. Okay, maybe.
Maybe your guilty pleasures do change from time to time, but that is the one I really remember
Probably.
because it was your exact words.
Yeah, fair play. Fair play. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay. Queenie, what is Bateman's guilty pleasure?
I actually don't know this one.
I
Oh,
can't do that.
wait, what can't you do?
I inhaled and gasped, and yeah.
I feel like you want to say something, but you're not going to.
No, because you said you didn't know it, and I was just like, ah.
Oh, right.
But
I
I did
thought there
it.
was something interesting that you knew that I didn't.
No. No.
Do you want me to go? Have you given up on that
Uh,
question?
I'm just trying to think.
I feel like we should have had the countdown timer clock.
Sorry, yeah. We
To be honest,
could
I'm
be
not
here
sure I
all
know the
night.
answer to this, to be honest.
Yeah. I think mine's gonna have to be a pass, you know. I wouldn't say Bateman really has any.
I mean, even I don't know.
So would that count as the same answer or a different answer?
Maybe the same answer, because I mean, if he can't even think of one, then how am I
Yeah, if-
supposed to fucking know?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll mark it as the same one then.
Sorry said middle lane hogs are not illegal though, but they are fucking annoying.
They're
If I'm
fucking
doing
annoying.
if I'm doing 70 in the left-hand lane and some old bastard is doing 60 in the middle lane, I have to go into the fast lane to then overtake him so that I don't undertake, because that would be illegal. And that really pisses me off.
I mean, undertaking is a funny concept. It's definitely not for the highway code, but I don't think it's strictly illegal. Not strictly.
It is confusing because if I'm doing 70, but the person in the middle lane isn't, I'm still technically undertaking, but I'm not doing it to undertake them. I'm just doing the speed limit.
Sometimes it's
It's
safer.
like,
Sometimes it's safer to undertake in some situations, and then
yeah,
you know, at the end of the day, I think if you're undertaking somebody without breaking speed limits, you're just showing how bad of a driver they are, and it should
So
make
what-
them think. I've literally caused drivers to be like, "Oh shit, I need to go left" by doing it. And one time, I went to the middle lane to sort of get them to move left. Went past them. After past them, I went to left lane. I look in my mirror; they've gone back to the middle. Like, why?
yeah.
What reason?
Actually, I think I might have a guilty pleasure now you've just said that.
Oh god, it's telling drivers off, isn't it?
You love doing that.
Well, I mean, here's the
He
funny
does
thing.
he does the little 2-finger dash to tell him to go to the left lane every time.
Honestly,
The
though,
little
like
2-finger dash. Think,
I'm just
"Oh,
saying it.
yeah."
Everyone has a go at like, oh, BMW drivers don't indicate. I tell drivers off for not indicating, and I drive a BMW. What does that tell you about the rest of the country? Sometimes, like,
Oh, but you also get annoyed at people that indicate in a right only lane.
I'm sorry, I was
Yeah.
driving behind somebody once, turning a junction, no indication. Going round a roundabout, they didn't indicate right to go round. They didn't indicate left to leave the roundabout. Another junction, no indication. They're in a right turn only lane controlled by traffic lights. They start indicating. Who are you indicating for? Honestly, there was no logic.
A funny
Like,
thing
no
about
fucking shit, you're going right. Like, what about the poor guys waiting to pull out a T junction and they didn't know you were turning left? You know, you didn't give them a heads up, but yeah, you're giving the thin air a heds up at the traffic lights. Yeah, that's great.
oh, you're
Yeah,
such a
okay.
BMW driver.
I am the BMW driver that actually rather than drive shit, I complain at others for driving shit.
I am technically a BMW driver myself, you know.
Oh yes, because the
Mhm.
Mini and BMW are linked. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Technically, yes, I am a BM driver.
Sitner.
Also, guilty
Um,
pleasure is parking your car as far away from other cars, even if it means walking as far away to where we need to go as possible.
Exercise.
I do that.
You're one of those people.
He's one of those people. So we'll
I
go
do
into
that as
Tesco's
well.
car park and there'll be clearly spaces at the front of the shopping centre. No, it'll go right to the fucking back end of the car park away from all the other cars.
Well, yeah, I don't want someone to smash my car door. That's
I
what
also
I
I
mean,
do.
like
I
parking.
kind of get it because you can't always guarantee that the other people are parked straight.
There's also a
Exactly.
thing. Some of the car parks we go to, they sometimes have like those lanes between spaces. And I like to park by those because it's a great one to back into because then you have a lane for your trolley to the boot.
Hmm.
Whereas people who drive in forwards have to have their trolleys on the road where
Don't
cars are
come
driving.
at me with good logic.
I just do it so no one dings my car.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
And I
laughing at
can
what
open
Starry
the
just
door.
put.
Yeah,
Wanna park next to
if
a
you
Porsche
are
car?
if you're the person, what really annoys me is because I do park towards the back of a car park where it is always quieter because people are lazy.
Yeah.
They don't want to walk that far, even though it's really not that far. And if someone parks right next to me, but there's hundreds of spaces free, I get really pissed off. Like, of all the spaces you could have chosen and you park next to me.
That is weird.
Mm.
That's actually kind of weird a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's really frustrating.
I once witnessed an older woman who basically parked next to my car, and let's just say my car was center of the space. This was my first car actually. It was several years ago. So my first car was quite small, and I was center of my space. This older woman, she's basically over the line, and she's struggling to get out of her car. She complains I'm too close. Like,
Old people are just
honestly, I
so infuriating.
literally wanted to sort of drag her to the middle of the road to look at the spaces head on. Look where the freaking line is, and say that again to me. And honestly,
Right, next
I just
question.
I just
Otherwise,
ignored her.
Bateman's dragging old ladies.
So they've
They
got
do
some
need to
like
retake tests, so
they've
just saying.
yes. They've got some like naughty ones. Are you happy to
Let's
do those,
go.
or should we? Okay.
Okay.
I
Oh,
have no
God.
problem.
Okay.
How
God.
many dates did you go on before you slept together? So we're looking for both of you to like have the same answer.
That's a difficult
Well,
one to answer because
if we go by the online side of things, I
Then-
mean,
then probably 7 or 8.
but in person, well,
1. In person, 1 pub visit.
yep, that's all it took.
But we
I
had
can't say
quite
anything,
a
but
few
fair.
online. We'd had many online like date nights where it was chatting and playing games, getting to know each other. So I would count them as dates. We just
Yeah.
couldn't do them in person. So I would actually say 8 or 9. Would you agree, babe, or are you going to stick with your 1 date? Gotta.
No, honestly, you're exactly right, because had we been local to each other and actually dated in person, it would have been a different story.
Yeah, it would have been the
Because-
one.
I mean, we had to get to know
No,
each
that didn't
other.
help my cause, actually, if anything. Anyway, moving on.
What item of clothing in their wardrobe do you hate the most?
Oh, okay. I think there is something in your wardrobe I don't like, but I can't think what it is now.
Okay.
I'm actually opening that wardrobe because I can see it.
That's
'Cause I
cheating!
forgot. I'm cheating. Because I've forgotten.
Well, my
I-
answer
I
is
bought-
I hate all your clothes. I think you should wear nothing.
Oh!
Bateman!
But basically,
Oh.
I don't have an issue with your clothes.
I was
When they're
gonna
on.
say
Okay, cool.
something nice, and then there's me scouring through your clothes like, what do I hate? Do you know what? I'll just say the funny thing, because I don't technically hate it. It's just a bit odd. That my nan bought you pants that have got Christmas puddings on, saying all that pud,
All good in the pud.
all good in the pud. And I was like, okay, nan, that's a bit weird for you to buy my boyfriend. Sure. And they do look fucking weird on him. So let's just go with that answer.
That's a fair point.
Okay, you both agreed to that, so okay. I want. Okay. Bateman. There is a reason why we are 18 plus, and this is one of the reasons why. What? I think Coblet knows what one I'm going for. What is
Yeah, number
Queenie's favourite
36.
position?
Yeah. I didn't want to ask that one.
When she's on top.
Ah,
That is correct.
Nice. Question reversed. Queenie, what is Bateman's favourite
Lich-
position?
The reverse. When he's on top.
The position is where it ends, and if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Position where it's loudest. I could go on.
Right,
Oh,
no,
Coblet.
carry on.
God. Oh, I don't want to ask that one.
You should do number 33.
Oh, I was looking at 34.
Oh yeah, do that one. That's a good one.
Okay. I feel like I don't want to know it. Where's the most unique? Where's the most unique place you've ever done it?
Oh,
Don't you dare say where I think you're going to say.
But you have to be
Changing room.
truthful.
Say it.
the change room.
No, I knew you were gonna say it. Oh.
Changing rooms by a swimming pool. At a family holiday place.
Oh
And we got away with it.
Oh my god.
Fucking fair play for getting away with it.
Yep, that answer.
Oh, good bot. Good bot.
Good bot indeed.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Making note, do not play this game at wedding. Cool. Making note.
They already planned it.
Damn it!
Who said I love you first?
Me.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I kind of feel like I did initiate it.
You brought up the subjects.
I did bring up the subject, but you're the one that technically said it first, yeah.
But I must admit, I said it first because I realised it was sort of safe to, because I kind of held back from saying it because I was afraid of you not saying it. But then when you brought the subject, I was like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So that was Bateman.
I love you.
Oh. I love you. I was waiting for that.
Bateman, what was Queenie's first job?
First job?
Yep.
Was that when you were working like the hospital or something?
Oh, we were doing so well.
Oh, there was one before then, wasn't there?
Yeah.
It wasn't babysitting, was it?
No, it was Warren James.
Oh, that was before.
Part of the Warren James fan.
That was
That-
before.
That was before. I thought it was after.
No,
Oh.
it was before. I did my Christmas temp at Warren James, and then in February I started my course.
I thought it was the other way around.
So I mean,
Okay.
it was literally. I mean, they were literally 4 weeks apart. So I mean, it was close.
It is close, but I take a defeat on that one. Okay.
But that was a defeat, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
Don't you ask me
Weird
the same question.
how alike we are, Queenie.
I know. It's great.
And Queenie, what was Bateman's
Don't you
first
ask me
job?
the same question.
So Quinny doesn't know, does she?
I know I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong.
Go on.
Wilco Warehouse.
You know what? I could accept that answer.
Really?
But I won't.
No, I mean I could because I mean
That
I
was your first job, though, surely.
I guess it was because it was my first paid job because I did volunteer work before then.
That don't count.
Then you're right then.
Yes. I'm currently
Nice.
in the lead, boys and girls. Let's go.
God damn it. What was Queenie's favourite subject at school?
He won't get that.
Going
He won't
home.
get it.
It's not a
Fuck, you got it.
subject. Oh.
He won't get it.
History.
Guarantee. That is
Sorry.
incorrect, sir.
Oh.
My school was a bit weird. We actually never did history.
Same.
It was actually you had to take it as a GCSE, and I actually, when we got the module, the courses for the history GCSE was nothing that I was interested in history wise, so I ended up not taking it. No, it was media studies.
Oh, fair enough.
I actually loved doing media studies. I thought it was so fucking interesting.
Your love of history is what made me think it though, because you love Tudor history and things like that.
Yeah, and if that was what the courses were, I would have taken it as a GCSE, but it was nothing like that. It was I think it was old wars and the Roman Empire and all that stuff that I'm not all that interested in. So I never took it.
I did GCSE history.
Same.
I think when I did it, it was Native Americans,
Oh, I did that too.
World War II, and medicine through time.
Yeah, I did that. But instead of World War II, we had entertainment, like the forms of
Hmm.
entertainment from like the 1950s onwards, that sort of thing.
I loved history. I should have done a history degree. Queenie, what was Bateman's favourite subject at school?
Shit.
That's not a subject, my love.
Oh,
But he loves to poop.
she was describing my school.
It's going to be one of two answers, so I've got a 50-50 shot here. Drama.
You know, that could have been my favourite had my school not dropped the subject.
Oh, they dropped down.
If anything, if the school never dropped the subject, I may never have gone the music path. But my favourite
No,
subject
I
was
was gonna say
actually.
music.
But it's not that
No.
either. It's not that either.
What?
Because despite me doing music in A levels, so I never did music GCSE because
Well, no, that's what I thought. So that's why I wasn't going to go with it.
I never basically my school dropped drama, so my drama direction was kind of out the window, and Yeah.
So
And
what's the answer?
the answer is actually IT.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
The answer is IT. I always had fun in IT. I loved it. You
Nah.
know, just had a great time.
Rigged judge.
But yeah, basically, my school dropped drama, so it kind of put that out the window. And when it came to sixth form to do A levels, I had the option to go to a different school to take either music or drama, and I ended up choosing music over drama. Hence my direction of music, because I had started learning to play guitar during GCSEs. So I obviously jumped onto the A level side of it, and then of course went to uni. But yeah, but during school, IT was the one I was doing throughout.
Shit.
Even in sixth form, I did IT.
Hoblet, shall we go to 2 questions per category? Because I've just seen the time.
Oh yeah, we should. Yeah, we should look to wrapping it up soon. Yeah, just do a few more.
Yeah, but there's not many left. Or you could just wrap it up here. Can't remember if you've got more segment.
Just one and a bit, maybe. We could do a couple more from here.
Okay.
Go to the last one. We'll do a couple of the cute ones.
Oh, okay. Bateman, what is Queenie's pet name for you?
My pet name.
Yeah.
I mean, would Babe count?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's Babe.
But then I kind of call a lot of the people that I consider close babe.
You do a bit. I mean,
So I wouldn't consider that your pet name.
it's just what you call me the most.
That is true.
Or baby,
Baby, yeah, maybe baby, yeah.
because you don't call me anything else, to be honest.
Apart from asshole, not really.
There's that, I guess. Asshole.
Asshole.
Yeah, that'd be it. To be honest, I'm
Yeah,
afraid.
I'd say that's about right. Yeah.
Might be a boring answer, but that is the answer.
That's okay. Queenie, what's your... No. What is Bateman's pet name for you?
Oh, bitch.
Because it's funny, I'll give you that.
He loves calling me bitch. It's not in a bad way. He just loves calling me bitch.
Yeah, I don't use it like with aggression.
No, he doesn't use it aggressive. He's just like, oh, bitch, like that. Oh, you bitch, like that. Like he just loves calling me bitch. But if not, probably the same, babe or baby.
Let's see. Okay, if Bateman was an animal, what animal would he be?
Oh, budgie.
I
Or
realised I should have
parrot,
asked
or
Bateman
bird.
first, not Queenie, but yeah.
Never really thought of that,
That's
to be honest.
alright.
But we'll go with that, I guess. I never really thought of that.
You'd want to be a
He'd be
bird?
a type of bird. I've proved my point.
Bateman, what type of animal would Queenie be?
Oh, I know my answer as well. I think I've said this to you before as well. Just staring at the bar for a moment, like, I don't know.
That is difficult. You like a lot of different animals.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know we've like gone to a few like sanctuary places, but you've taken a liking to quite a few different animals.
Mm-hmm. What's my favourite animal that I've always said if I was to come back, that's what I'd want to be?
Oh. Ah.
I'm not going to lie, Chloe got closer than you right now. She was very close. She just messaged me and I was like, she's fucking halfway there. Are you going to pass on this one? You're going to accept the defeat?
Is it a small animal?
No.
No.
No, it's not a small animal. Okay.
I feel like this is cheating. We're helping.
No,
I think he needs it.
True.
Yeah, my water's getting cold. Oh dear.
Right, we're gonna have to ask you for an answer.
Yeah. Where's the cricket sound alert?
I don't know if I've got a cricket. Hang on.
I did, but I haven't got it on my stream deck anymore. Damn it!
Ah.
Just say a large animal.
Oh, a giraffe.
No.
A rhino so you could stab people.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute.
No, you've had your guess now. It's gone.
Okay.
It's panda.
Is it?
Yes, because the idea of just sitting around eating bamboo and then rolling down a hill all day is amazing.
Okay, fair enough.
Whee! That'd be a great way to live.
Oh, okay. Public, last one from you.
Yeah.
Queenie, would you trust Bateman to choose your wedding dress?
No.
Why?
Because I'm very fussy. I wouldn't trust anybody. That sounds really fucking harsh. But I think it's more of a me thing. I'm so uncomfortable with my own skin. And it takes me, like, I have very limited things on what I can wear that makes me feel comfortable. That's taken me years to understand what looks good on me, that I wouldn't trust that for anybody else to have to deal with. I wouldn't put that pressure on Bateman because he'd have an absolute panic, mental breakdown.
To be honest, seeing the shit that the groom comes up with on what's that show where the groom
Don't Tell the
plans the
Bride.
wedding?
Yeah.
Seeing the shit that they come up with.
It's horrific.
Yeah. I just think
And
they're doing it for a joke at that point.
Yeah, if I could pull off anything, then yes, I would trust Bateman wholeheartedly with picking my dress. I know he wouldn't go out and find a cheap crap, but I have to think about what works for my body, and that takes a lot of going through a lot of different styles of dresses. So yeah, that's the only reason why I wouldn't.
I don't know how to mark that one.
Would you agree with that, Bateman?
I would agree.
Okay, we'll do it that way. This one's like as the last question for the thing.
Yeah.
This one's kind of aimed at both of you. It's not really one that you have to match on. When did you know you wanted to marry each other? Like, what was that moment that made you think they're the one?
Oh. I don't know if there was like a specific moment.
It was very gradual, not sudden.
No,
Mm.
it definitely wasn't sudden. We wanted to live together fairly quickly.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be away from him for too long. That was pretty sudden because I mean we moved in after what, only 2 months of dating?
Yeah.
Like we'd actually only hung out with each other a total of 6 days. And then I moved in. But in terms of marriage though, I think it was just knowing that I didn't want to leave this person.
There were your
And
lobster.
yeah. I'd been so comfortable being on my own for so long that I was very much like a home hobbit person. That I loved being in my own company. So finding somebody that I actually wanted to like hang out with 24/7 was very rare.
Mm.
So then that to me was like, I can't let this one go. And just
No.
seeing someone genuinely look after me instead of having to rely on looking after myself.
No.
I think that's just when I knew.
Sophie, cute.
I think what actually established it even more, even though we were already engaged, because this was only a couple of weeks ago, was when I'd seized up my back
Mm.
and I was in agony and I had to sit through a meeting in absolute agony, and I was texting him saying how much pain I was in, and he basically said to work, yeah, I'm going home. My fiance is at home in agony, and just walked in the door like he'd left work early just to come and look after me.
He's a
And
good
nobody
egg.
had ever done that for me. You know?
He is.
It's just
good
little
egg.
things like that. Good egg. I was like, this one's mine. I keep this one. No exchanges, no refunds. The only time I reconsidered is when he almost made me take my rim back for Lego like 10 minutes after buying it.
But Barad-dûr, Sauron.
No!
Okay.
Well, you only actually got 4 different answers out of all of those.
Who got the more wrong ones though?
There was 31 questions in total. It was split evenly. It was 2 each.
Oh, we got 2 wrong each?
Yeah.
Damn it!
That's a good result.
No, I wanted to beat you!
No.
I wanted to win.
That's very loving, isn't it?
I'm competitive. I wanted to win.
Bateman, is there anything else you would like to talk about whilst you're on? Obviously, we're running out of time, but is there anything else you'd like to talk about before we start winding up?
Hi, my name's Bateman.
Oh, no.
I'm a Twitch streamer. I like games.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not
And
gonna
I
lie,
am-
this has been one of the funniest streams so far.
I am now planting this bathtub here. I'm now a regular on this podcast. Now you're stuck with me.
No. You've
I mean, I
got your
don't
own
think would.
podcast.
And just like that, the plug was pulled.
I don't think
Yeah,
Coblet
but-
would complain because it would mean she'd get to permanently sit on the sofa.
Oh yeah, you're going
Very
back
good
on the
point.
floor next week.
Bitch, no,
She's
I
got
have
a
my
dog
bed.
Actually, next week we won't have our PNGs.
No, that's true.
Next
I'm
week we
scared.
have our first craft one. So it will be magic hand cameras.
Ooh, you're gonna see
Magic
my
hand cam.
hands.
Oh.
So all
you
Jazz
got
three
it,
of
it's-
us.
But you got to
All three-
subscribe because it's only hands.
Oh, Queenie, you're just going to show off your ring the whole time.
Look at
No,
my ring,
I'm
it's
not.
so pretty.
I'm not gonna go and have it professionally clean. No, what do you
That's
mean?
the point. I need to clean mine before next week.
No, I was thinking more about getting my nails painted.
Oh, I'm just gonna do like a clear coat or something. Yes, we have not provided, but we told Queenie what craft kit she needed to get Bateman to buy her. Well, I rephrase that. I told Bateman what craft kit he needed to buy Queenie. Coblet and myself are getting the same one, and then all three of us are going to sit and do it whilst we do podcast next week.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
So it'll be the first instalment of teaching Queenie how to craft.
I'm scared.
Yay.
I'm very scared.
We picked an easy one for you to start with.
What you consider easy will not be easy for moi.
Actually, I think it'll be the first time Coblet does that one as well.
Yep.
I couldn't even find the fucking Gorilla Glue today.
Yeah, but then you also sent Bateman a message saying don't forget to get the dick fat when you're shopping, so...
I meant duck fat.
You said dick fat.
I know I said dick fat, but I meant duck fat. It was obvious what I meant. It was my stupid fucking phone.
Yeah, because you seem to type dick a lot on your phone.
No,
so it
I
corrects everything.
don't.
Well, why did it correct duck to dick?
Because
Normally the other way
Trouty.
round. You're normally like trying to say like fuck or something and it just comes up with duck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe I've just
dear
been texting
Apple,
Trouty too
it's
much.
never duck.
I'm blaming Trouty. I think that's the best way forward.
Charlie's not here to defend himself, so yeah.
Exactly.
It has been a pleasure and an honour to have
Mhm.
you on with us. We will probably get you on again at some point, Mr. Bateman.
And our next special guest will be Wicker Boy 101 in 2 weeks' time.
I'm gonna do him a shout out actually.
Yes, the man is actually currently streaming as we
No,
speak.
not Raid. No,
Yes, Raid.
not yet.
Oh, okay.
And
I've
it's
got
Ginger
one-
Squid's turn to raid. She's picking the raid person this week.
Oh no.
Oh, I
Raid
did
queen.
forget to ask my question really quickly. Where's my list? Where's my notepad?
Yes, do the question. If Wicker
Yeah.
is currently live, they are currently, if I double check because I'm lurking in theirs, they're currently playing 2 Point Museum. If they're still live when we
Right.
finish, we're gonna raid into him.
Okay. Bateman, serious final question of the podcast that I ask. I'm going to be asking every single person that we have on. I add it to my list and it will determine where you go on my list.
Oh, that one.
Okay? Yeah?
Right.
Favorite Call of Duty Zombies map?
Oh.
Crip is down
Right.
the bottom of my list, just to let you know.
Right. My favourite Call of Duty
Zombies.
across all COD zombies, right?
All of the COD Zombies maps ever made. I have high hopes for
Ooh.
Pesto, so you better give me a good answer as well, Coblet.
Okay.
Shit, I thought Crip had gone.
No.
Love you, Crip. Love you.
He's waiting for me to finish so that he can go and have a shower.
Don't hit me with your stick.
Oh no, I'm still here.
What if I make you backup flower girl?
Little fanny pack and everything.
Kino de Tosen.
Oh, what was that? Okay.
He was a Toten. It was the first one on the first Black Ops.
Okay. I mean, you're higher up on the list. I will say that.
Look, it's a nostalgic thing.
That's a
You
pretty
know.
good map. I will give you that.
Yeah, no, that's pretty high. Pretty high. Safe. Thank you very much for that.
Didn't you have another question you wanted to ask us?
Oh, yes. I'll have to do this as a quick 2 question because obviously there's male and female. We'll start with Bateman. Obviously, I know I'm your wife to be, but it doesn't matter. This is just simply because it's just a bit of fun.
Oh no, I know. Yeah, I forgot about this.
Snog, marry, kill. Liv Tyler. Scarlett Johansson. Or oh shit, what's her face? I wasn't prepared enough. Nicole Kidman from Moulin Rouge. There we go. There's your 3. Because we watched it
Okay.
the other day, so you know what she looks like.
Yeah. Marry Liv Tyler, Snog, Scarlett Johansson, and kill Nicole.
Is it the weird eyebrows?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, quick one for the girls. Tom Hardy.
Oh.
Idris Elba. Robert Downey Jr.
I'd kill Idris Elba
Oh!
straight away.
Oh!
I'd snog RDJ, and I'd marry Tom Hardy.
Okay.
Easy.
Yeah, I
Oh.
second that.
Oh, okay.
I
Idris
kind of saw
Elba
that
is not
coming
Elba.
because
attractive.
Cobbert's reaction to Tom Hardy said it all.
That was my reaction.
was
to
No,
Tom
that was
Hardy.
Squid.
Oh, that was Squid.
I fucking love Tom Hardy.
Somebody
She went straight
gasped.
for the Tom Hardy. She wasn't even thinking about that one.
Idris Elba is not that handsome, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah, that sums that up for me.
What about
Mine
you?
would
What
have
about you?
been. Oh yeah. No, see, I think I would have married Robert Downey Jr. Actually, I feel like we could. I'd have a, because he's funny as fuck, and he loves all the Marvel stuff. So yeah, and then
He's Marvel.
He is.
yeah, exactly, and then marry, snog Tom Hardy, kill Idris. Yeah. So almost, slight switcheroo on my one.
Did you know there is a film where you can actually see Tom Hardy's penis?
Which film
Okay.
is this?
I want to say Bronson.
I just want to find out for a friend. Okay.
My sisters watched it and they were like, Chloe, you need to watch this film. So my sisters and my mum watched it and then they were like, you need to watch this film. So it's a film about him playing a boxer, I think. But yeah, my sisters are massive Tom Hardy fans. So I mean, when he did the reading on CBeebies, the nighttime reading thing.
Oh yeah.
This was before my middle sister had her twins. She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. He can read me to sleep anytime." Like, okay. Oh. Actually, I must remember. I need to start writing, contacting other guests that we're going to have at some point.
Yeah, I'll give Wicker a follow-up message because we've not spoke about it in a while, but he did say he put it in his diary.
because there was one that I was going to message, but I forgot because stuff happened. But I will message them tomorrow or tonight while I think about it. Well, thank everyone. Thank you everyone for joining. My brain has
Thank
had
you
enough
for having
today.
me.
Oh, sorry, I hit my water bottle. It's been a pleasure having you. You're always welcome. Yes, sorry, words are very hard. Yeah, next week we have our first crafty camera one. We'll be teaching Queenie I'll be teaching Queenie and Coblet how to do crafts. And then the week after that we will have Wicker Boy 101 on. Let's find somebody to raid. You know what? You haven't seen the guinea pigs tonight. Have the guinea pigs while I find someone to raid. I swear these cameras. Have the piggies. Okay, it looks like they're going to carry on going for a little bit. So we're going to raid into Wicker. Wicker is currently playing 2 Point Museum. I love the 2 Point games. They're so much fun. No, I don't want that raid. Don't take that raid. Don't take that raid. Take that one.
Do it.
Do it. And I will be streaming tomorrow afternoon. Not sure what I'm doing yet, but I'll be doing tomorrow afternoon. And Bateman is streaming on tomorrow evening. And I'm sure you'll be able to find Coblet and Queenie on there or in there.
I believe so, yeah. Potentially.
But have a wonderful evening.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for joining.
Ta-ta.
Bateman.